Okay, so the Declaration of Independence. In June of 1776, Congress was debating independence. Richard Henry Lee kind of convinces them to go for it. There's a committee appointed to begin working on a formal document. This document was meant to explain the reasons for independence. Okay? The document was mostly written by Thomas Jefferson. Congress edited the final draft, and it was all issued on July 4, 1776. The concepts or the ideas in the Declaration, Jefferson took ideas from many of the Enlightenment thinkers that we talked about earlier, like John Locke, who believed in those natural rights of life, liberty, and happiness. There's the social contract, where as an individual you give up a little bit of your freedom in order to establish a government or join a government and be a citizen that then is supposed to ensure your protection. Also, the idea from John Locke that all men are created equal. Listed specific reasons for our independence. It listed grievances or complaints against King George III and the British Parliament. It does not describe any particular form of government for the new nation. It just describes how we are leaving the old government and the old nation, or the old form of the British. This is the eternal statement that you hear a lot of times when people talk about the Declaration of Independence. It is, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it. Choosing sides, we went over this a little bit in the last PowerPoint. Loyalists are the ones who remain loyal to Britain. They get the nickname Tories. Patriots are those who support the revolution and who want independence. And then as many as a third of the colonists really didn't pick a side. They were kind of undecided on which one they should go for, because if you were a patriot and you got caught, you stood to lose everything. If you were a loyalist and you lost the war, nobody knew what was going to happen to you. You could possibly lose everything. So then there were people who just kind of sat on the fence and didn't choose a side.